to mind when you see this image?
Captain America.
Right! Captain America! I love him! So patriotic. He's brave, right? He's a great leader and just a good guy. And he's got this really cool shield. The thing I like about this shield is it's versatile, right? He can use it to protect himself. Remember when Thor blasted him with a lightning blast and he hid behind it and deflected it? Or when there's a bad guy sitting up in the tree with a gun, he'll fling it like a frisbee and knock the guy on the ground so that he's down there unarmed. It's a cool tool, and it's part of his battle plan. So I've learned that our appearance can be used much the same way that he used his shield. It can both protect us, and we can use it as a weapon to achieve our objectives. So let's talk about how we can use it to protect us. All right, when it's really cold out, we've gone through a rough winter, right? When it's really cold out, it's going to keep us warm. It's going to protect our bodies. When it's hot and there's a lot of sun, it's going to protect our skin. You see, our clothing functions like a second skin. It's like almost a part of us, right? We don't have fur like animals. So it's kind of an emotional topic for us to discuss. And there's a lot of people who say, clothes don't matter. It's just not important. But when was the last time you went out without clothes on? When was the last time you saw a firefighter rushing into a building without his fire suit on? Or a motocross racer without his heavy leather and pads and helmet on? Clothes do matter. There are no clothing optional zones in public places. Okay? It's kind of against the law if you go out in public places without clothes on. So if we have to wear clothes, let's use them to our advantage, right? If you change one aspect of your clothes, you change the entire message. So people talk a lot about first impressions. Let's make a really good first impression. And what they don't understand is the first impression is really on you, the wearer. So at Northwestern University, they did a study, and they asked some of the participants in a test to wear a white lab coat. And others, they did not ask to wear a white lab coat, okay? Guess who tested higher? Was it those with the white lab coat or those without? With the coat. They scored 55% higher than those who didn't wear a white jacket. So they put on the jacket. They not only think smarter, but they test smarter. It's kind of a cool concept. Okay, so I'm going to take off my coat, and I want you to consider how my overall impression has changed. So I feel more friendly, more relaxed, a little more approachable, right? And great for a business casual occasion. But when I want a little bit more authority, I'm going to add a shirt that's got a collar and that's got sleeves to it. This shirt works really well. Why? Because, for one thing, it's my favorite color, but it repeats my eye color. And when I'm in a business setting, I want the focus to be on my eyes. Yes, I want you to look me in the eye. And so when I'm repeating my eye color, I'm attracting attention there. I'm using it to my advantage, right? I'm using it as my weapon. And I've also got this design detail up here next to my face that is also drawing some attention up here, right? There was another study at UCLA, and they tested communication cues. And what they found was that 7% of what you communicate is through the words that you speak, the actual words that you say, right? 38% is in your voice tonality. And then 55%, so over half of the message that's communicated, In this study, they showed images of faces and then had a voice recording next to it. 55% was not the words you say. It was not even the way you say it. It was your visual facial expressions, right? So when I'm repeating my eye color, when I'm repeating my lip color with my red Rana, I am emphasizing my facial expressions. My message is 55% more memorable just because of the color that I'm putting on. So I thought that was kind of a cool thing. Here's another hot tip for you. Something you probably knew but didn't know that you knew. The more skin you show, the more casual the message. There are times when you want to be really casual and approachable, and there are times when you want to be a little bit more authoritative. So if I want even more visual authority, I'm going to add a third layer piece. And it's going to be a tailored jacket. So, what's your visual impression now? A little bit more authority, right? Maybe more persuasive, even powerful, professional. Yeah. You see, superheroes are usually ordinary people until they put on the suit, which makes them extraordinary. They understand that the way they choose to present themselves affects the way they think, the way they feel, the way they act, and the way others react or respond to them. When superheroes suit up, they became everything that suit communicates. It's their defense. It's their armor. This is my armory, right here. It is their superpower. It's their secret weapon. So use your clothes as your secret tactical weapon. One that you can use to accomplish your goals. Your life goals. Whether that's to get the guy or the girl, to get the job, to score that next big deal, inspire your team, to save the world. Make your appearance part of your battle plan. Thank you.